So I had a few people talking some crap yesterday, saying that Shib wasn't going to make a move and they were going to come back in 24 hours to talk crap and my stuff is clickbait and yada, 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 all this crap, blah, 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 right? Well, guess what? Shib made the move that we talked about. It went down, it tested 5 zeros, 8 0, and we actually bounced. We held it as support. This is a great sign. All right. And it's funny, the people that come in and talk crap. They don't realize I've been trading for over 20 years. I've been charting for over 20 years. I've made a lot of money in the stock market. I've made a lot of money in crypto. I know what these charts typically will do. Okay. And as always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But now I've had some good questions about, what Shib is going to do to close the year. Are we going to trade sideways? Are we going to climb, fall, right? And there are some things that I want to point out here for you guys. I think it's important that we have an idea of what the end of this year is going to look like. Remember, Shib is very much based on BTC's movements at this time. It's very much correlated. You can see that in the current, formation that's playing out in terms of Shib. You can see that same formation is playing out in terms of BTC. But what we need to see is we need to see continued strength in terms of BTC. BTC is looking a little sloppy right now. It's getting a little more volatile. It's not, going through that same climb that it did once we broke 34K for the first time and just went on a nice sustainable pump. It's kind of all over the place. It's getting a little wild. Now we are still in this channel. We're still, on the bullish trend, which is a great sign. We're still above the 20-day moving average in terms of BTC. So there are some positive signs playing out in this chart. Now Shib again is sitting on its strongest range of support. This is the strongest range of support that Shiba Inu has. You can look back throughout this bear market cycle. Shib never wanted to break below 5 zeros, 8 0. All right, boom, boom. And really the only thing that pushed it lower was the culmination of the SEC FUD against crypto and then the big institutional sell-off. That's what dropped everything down. That's what set in cycle lows for most coins, Shib obviously included. And now since we got down into those ranges, Shib has just struggled to get back above here again, because this is where that highest concentration of liquidity is. This is the hardest range for Shib to break through. It's the thickest amount of Shiba Inu that's on the market. That's why I've said we got to break past 4 zeros, 1 0, even past 4 zeros, 1 2. That's where Shib will make these very quick, volatile moves. All right. We're just not at that point yet. We need to see more strength in the market. We got to have a little bit of extra push. Now, are we going to get that is the question. Well, as long as BTC maintains here, even if it trades sideways, I don't want to see it break out of this channel, but even if it, stays sideways and we close or we get to mid-December, 35 to 40K in terms of BTC, we're in good shape. Remember, there's a lot of things happening in December. We have, jobs report, we have a CPI report, we have an FOMC meeting dead center in the month. All right. And these can provide some direction to close out the year. That's where we could end up if we get some more positive news. We could see a climb. Now, people might refer back to last year and the big sell-off that we got in December. I have to say, I don't think people are going to be taking profits to close out the year. Nobody wants to pay extra taxes. Can you blame them? I don't want to pay extra taxes. I'm not selling anything before the end of the year. I'm just accumulating, right? And this is where we could, again, have that ultra bullish scenario where we do climb to close the year, end up the year somewhere around 38 to 40K, and then continue to climb in terms of BTC, right? Shib could go through a similar momentum move, start to climb, try to break 4 zeros, 1 0 again, and break through this long-term trend line that we've had here. Now, I do have to say on the Shib BTC charts, this is where Shib is setting up a very nice bottom around this 200 range, okay? And this is where historically alts should start to gain some momentum versus BTC. We should climb into the BTC halving before losing some dominance again. And I have to say, Shib right here, it makes me think a lot more that it is going to trickle sideways just a little bit longer, all right, to really solidify this bottom before it makes this move up. Again, this has to do with the ranges of liquidity that Shib is trying to fight through. It's going to move more like BTC in terms of the percentage moves right now than it would most other alts. Again, you got to get through that thick level of liquidity. But then at the same time, once we come out on the other side of that, it should move a lot faster than other coins because there's not a lot up there in no man's land. Prices are going to get absolutely wild. If you look at Shib price, guys, remember, look it up here. Look at how fast Shib moves once you break those levels. It's like it's monster wicks. All right. It only took less than a month for us to move from this range to all-time highs. Really think about that. Okay. So I do think SHIB has the potential to climb to close the year. It's very much going to be dependent on BTC. If BTC continues to show strength, it would not surprise me if SHIB continues to print another bullish trend, kind of like it did to start this little pump that we've been on here. So that's what I'm anticipating for the end of the year. Hopefully that does play out. As always, this is not financial advice. We're kind of stuck just waiting. 2024 should be a really good year for crypto. Obviously, bull market, BTC halving, alt season, times where the market should be exploding. So during these times, I've just been continuing to accumulate and prepare for the actual bullish times that are coming. So I appreciate you guys as always. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but hope you have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.